Oh, our greetings, peace and love. This is Mama Ote, the Sister Ote of the Georgia Green Project, and I am here at the Montview Park Community Garden in the more than a mile high city of Aurora. And we are now October the 4th of 2023. And I want to give you a tour and show you what's happening out here. We have some gardeners that are actually putting their gardens to bed, so you'll be able to see what that looks like. All right, so here's plot number 1. This plot is actually finished for the season. All we're doing left for this plot is I'm harvesting these orange zinnia seeds. I'm gonna have an orange zinnia plot bed somewhere. See that thing. So this plot is done. We've taken all the flowers down. See where we cut down some of the sunflowers. You see we left this all in the soil, in the ground. And we will leave it like that all winter. When we come back in the spring, we will then turn that into the soil. Should be good and broken down by then. Okay. This is plot number 7, which is the moon bed. This plot is actually done for the season. We'll just be watering. These are chives. I will cut these down one more time before the season is over, or before I stop coming out here. These are some amaranth, some palm amaranth. Now what I am going to do, I need to make sure we still have water. We still have water. May not have any water left. If we still have water, I'm going to keep watering these because I let them get shaded out this year, and I want them to be strong to come back next year. This is echinacea that I'm so grateful that it survived. It survived the rains, and it survived the hail, and it survived getting shaded out because this was full of tall white cosmos. This is red bee balm that I bought a few of these, and that's one right here. Looked like the water moved it, so I try to keep the sticks here. So if I have any guests, but these need to be watered because they're perennials. I need to make sure they get some water somehow. If the fact the water is off, shoot. Got an email a couple of days ago that it was going off. Nope. Maybe it's just not coming out of this particular hose. All right. So plot number 14, we have an echinacea that probably needs to get moved into the ground. I'll wait till next year. Strawberries in here. This is a red dandelion. I was supposed to give it to somebody, but they never came to get it, and it died and came back. So we're good. This is regular common sage that was shaded out by the marigolds, which I moved only maybe a couple of weeks ago. This is also a perennial, so I need to make sure she gets good water. This penstemon, I don't know how to say it. I'm going to look it up and get it right. Gorgeous iridescent flowers in the spring. I need to make sure that waters. It's a perennial. These onions are perennial. This daylily is perennial. 3 daylilies that came from Hinckley. These also came from Hinckley. Bearded iris. They were about not too much larger than that when I brought them out here. So I'm looking forward to what they look like next year. They should spread. Another echinacea. Look how much larger this one is. It wasn't shaded out. Probably got a little more water support too. Echinacea perennial. So we got a couple of little. I have a volunteer tomato plant that I left. Some chard that's gonna be harvested. So cute. Then of course all the flowers back here. So when I talked about a white cosmos, I was talking about this flower, and it was taller than that. I will be coming back here to harvest this orange. sure if this is orange. No, that's an orange one. I need to get them before they, because then I won't be able to tell what it was, right? That was an orange one. I'll get you now so I don't forget. Right, so we have some chives. There's a row of chives right here. I remember I put down. This is what you're seeing right here. I'll probably cut those down. This is plot number 14. This is my personal plot. What I mean by that is one that I pay for. I pay for about 3 of them out here. I'm only going to try to pay for 2 next year. All right, then we have this tomato plant that's doing more than 0. I'm gonna light it. We have some parsley back here. We're going to clip some of that, put that in the water, infuse it in the water. We have one tomato plant that got moved back here. I keep saying I'm going to support it, and I keep not coming back here with any support. This is sorrel. Sorrel. Perennial. I need to make sure I get my perennials deeply watered. Tomato plant clearly got put in over here. Basil. Thai basil. Trying to leave those for the seeds. We have the sashitos. Just ate some of those yesterday. Keep harvesting them. They keep putting out flowers, so we're just going to keep watering it. We have the midnight snacks that are not ready because it's still green. Come on, y'all. I like how they cluster like grapes. But we'll know they're ready when it's red on the bottom like that. So we'll see who's ready to come to go to the market on Friday. I may cut all this back because we just need these tomatoes to mature. Last market is this Saturday. Might have to find somewhere else to sell them. So I'm torn about the sweet potatoes. Part of me wants to leave it, especially because she's still putting out flowers. But I know she needs warmth. So we may have to eat it before, because then we'll lose the leaves. If the leaves get frost bitten, then we won't be able to eat them. So I have to ask my plot mate if they have something we can do about that. Take all the red tomatoes off. These are called a snake bean. I feel like I might have gotten these from Denver Urban Gardens. I forgot they were here. It's obviously a bush bean because it's not sending any trindles. Tomatillo. We have 2. We have a watermelon right here. She's getting big. She's still growing. Nowhere near ready though. What we're doing is checking the stem. And then this one is a different kind of watermelon. I don't know if it's gonna mature. We're gonna see. See how that goes. Got a couple of tomato plants in here. Look how big you are. Ooh. This was a volunteer tomato plant, which just means that it came back from a previous year's seeds. It's a volunteer over there, and also the giant red cherries, which is that I started at home. All right, that's plot number 16. So this plot will be available to be leased next year, but this plot has mint in it, so kind of torn because I need the person, whoever rents it, to commit to remediating the mint. It's not ever going to be gone, but it needs to not just be able to run free. So this plot has been rented for next year. Well, will be rented for next year, so he's already started on this half. Thought he didn't want me to water it, but I guess that's not what it sounded like when I saw him Saturday. So he has beans coming in. He put the watermelon was already here. And the chives were here, the tomatoes were here, the basil was here. He mentioned a concern about me overwatering the seeds. So I said, well, I just want water. I'll just leave it, let you water in a way that you feel comfortable. So that's how that happened. Got this kale. Shoot. I might move that kale. I'm going to have some giant. See if they get red. We're not getting enough heat. We're at 40 degrees at night for about 2 weeks now. They need 50 degrees. 50-degree night temps. So we'll get the rest of all these red tomatoes out of here. Might take these plants down. I have to decide what I'm going to do. I'll make sure the water's off. If the water's off, that'll have some bearing on what I do. I'm not toting water in. This chart is for... I promised some of this chart to someone. I'm going to take some pictures of it. Send it to them so they can see what I'm talking about. Not sure where they live, if they're going to try to come pick it up. Maybe I can have them come to the market on Saturday. Ooh, stop dropping the tomatoes. These are carrots, y'all. Might leave these carrots and get them out next spring. So that's one of the things that I know that we'll be growing. Confirm that with Anisha Farm on Saturday. These are so cute. I love these chocolate brown tomatoes. I just love the way they look. They're so cute. People wouldn't buy them. I think they thought something was wrong with them. They don't know that's their color. Put these down. So this gardener was our MVP, and you can look at this plot and see that he has taken out all of the plants. Looks like except for his 2 pepper plants, which are actually still putting out flowers. I don't know if he's going to get enough heat to get any more peppers. But I see he got all the onions out. I see that they harvest those collards. This gardener, it'll take a long time for her to clear these weeds out. She might need some support with that. This plot is a common unity plot. We got some melons in here that, look at the corn. Is this 8 feet tall, 10 feet tall corn? I don't even know. But it definitely causes shade, which definitely did not stop anything from growing, so that's good to know. I do want to move the onions out. I can't move anything if I don't have any water. I think I waited too long. Ooh. Yep, they got the collards. They did it perfectly. See how they left this right here? Perfect. Uh-oh, this one might be done. We'll see if she gives any more leaves. Good job. Proud of them. Yep. Board just having it still, just putting out boards, barrage, starflowers, edible flower, and the leaves are edible. I'm going to do more cooking from the garden next year. I said that last year, but I wasn't expecting to, get the funding for the beta group, which caused me to shift into a different type of mode as far as business-wise. But anyway, look, she's supposed to be yellow, pork chop. Wish I could have more yellow ones for the market so people can experience that. Dang, look how big you're getting. Wait a minute, look. She's still growing. Oh, I hope that you can mature. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep them warm long enough to mature. Where the baby's house is gonna go. They're gonna have a house, and they're gonna have a they're gonna take this basil home, lemon basil home, keep you alive. So where I live, I have like a very small like patio space, and the bricks, and I have a 6-foot tall fence. So what happens is the sun heats the bricks up of the wall all day, and then at night, when the heat is released from the bricks, it's trapped by the fence. So I'm able to maintain a little moisture back there. Look at y'all. Still not ready. How long is it gonna take? This chart is so yummy. Oh my gosh. Okay, what else? So Angela started putting her plot to bed. I was sad she got most of the collards. And she was gonna throw them out. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna be in this plot next year. She had her drop them into this aisle. And what she doesn't know is, I'm gonna then these mounds I'm gonna cover. We're gonna put some other, maybe some straw, some compost in those rows, and then we're gonna put the soil over that. That's how we're gonna let it overwinter. The basil is probably could go into some pots. We're gonna learn how to do some things with the flowers. Patty showed us how to do some things with the flowers. She's only going to take some of the strawberries. She's going to take her onions. I'm not sure if she's going to take the petunias or not. But I need to let them know they can get these back here also. And this gardener, oh, I see they've gotten that deal out. They've been working on their plot. What time is it? So people are supposed to be here at 8:30 this morning. Let's see, is that everything? Yep, that's all the plots. Did I show you everything in here? We have the chart in here. The carrots I showed you already. I was harvesting some peas. So I'm going to go get my shears. We're going to harvest these peas off of here. That'll help the peas keep coming. The peas like it cool, so they'll be fine. I'm going to get something to tie these up a little bit more. Because, dang it, y'all, come on now. This little boo, I think she only gave me one pepper this year. Probably going to put this in a pot and take her home, overwinter it. That pepper. Okay, I need to make some notes. I need to take the peppers out. That one's going to go home with me. Any other peppers I see in the community plots, I'm going to overwinter them. Try. It'll be my first time. Okay, so I didn't show you number 2. Number 2 is going to be rented to Zach, and his family are going to be in number 2. He sees me today. They can come out here and he can start working on it early if he wants. Get it ready for next season. So this needs a little bit of a turn, a little bit of evening out. We still have a tomato in here and the tomatillos hanging out. All right, and that's what's happening. See, over here, cucumbers never really did anything. Ooh, I'm telling you, that looks like that's more marigolds. They take a little bit longer because of the shade from the shed. I'm not cutting those down. They're just going to stay. The snow will kill them off. Oh, look, somebody is here. Oh, hey, honey. Hey, honey. I'm going to get the shears so I can get you off carefully. I feel like I want to... Oh, there's another one. Hey. I feel like I'm going to try the cucumbers over here again. But be a little more intentional because the beans did good. I wasn't really trying to grow the beans. I'm gonna harvest them anyway. I saw the beans attracted the beetles, Japanese beetles, as I thought they would. So I'm gonna be growing them inside of the yard. All right. Yeah, we got this little issue with our lovely pergola. We've got this little issue right here. Oh, like it ripped. Yeah, I don't know how to. I'll let her know, but I don't want her husband to keep coming out here doing that. That seems like that's a lot. And then what's going on right? Somebody tried to. I know I took this off of here. Huh. I saw somebody took one of the tea grasses off. Those things are not cheap. So I don't know where it went. Am I missing? Oh, the hose is missing? Let's see. I've been here about 4 days. Nope, there's the long hose. Sure, nope, all the hoses are out here. Huh. Okay. Alright, YouTube channel. So you get the playhouses here. Show you the outside. That's what we need to work on between now and end of this month. All the trash out here. I don't want the trash to be under the snow. We'll take the trash off of here. Take this mulch off of here. Use it to cover. This is going to be a boulder. It's going to go. I have them put the boulder right here on this edge. Right. And then this trash over here. And the boulder would be in that same kind of space right here. Appreciate Diana Denwood of Aurora Water for helping us with that. I am expecting a large group this week who will be on trash duty. 30 people. I think she said it was 30. No, whatever it is, it's a large group, and that's what they'll be doing. All right. Okay. So I'm going to harvest some of the orange flower seeds, orange zinnia seeds that are ready. I'm going to harvest any of the red tomatoes that are overripe, because they'll be overripe by Saturday. And then I have some things for the guests to do when they get here.